Oh, good day. What's going on, gamer and jupers? How the bloody hell are yous? Get these posts sorted. Get unts. What's going on, Ribbon? How are we? Oh, here's my face. I know that's what you're all dying to see. Let me just get my phone. Charging up. There it is. Perfect. Perfect. Well, perfect, but whatever. We're doing game door. And after the ads, I will show off the new toy that we shall be using for testing. Yes. Yes. Actually, we'll start with the quarry. There you go. Alright. What game is it? It's before 2017, we know that much. It's not third person or horror either. So... Dishonored. It's first person before 2007. Not shooter or RPG. Not horror, so it's not Silent Hill. Moon, how are we? What have you been up to? Thought about asking you to make tutorials for coding before. I was more like, I wonder how to make money from coding tutorial would fit more. That you're asking me that, the only thing I can say is become a contractor. Become a contractor because you can make a ton of money, but at the same time, you don't really have job security. So... Buddy Streak didn't count for this morning stream. What? What? Freaking hell. Twitch. Hate contracting. I mean, I kind of like it because I'm not responsible for anything. I can be like, this is what we should do. This is my recommendation. You have me as a contractor here to tell me this stuff. And after I tell them that stuff, if they don't listen to it, I'm like, cool. I don't care. I'm still getting paid. Glad you're on now to keep going. Yeah. Contractor would still be this useless questions for interviews, or is it different? Depends on what you mean by useless questions. What useless questions are we talking about here? No, it's first person, so it's not God of War. This one has me a bit stumped. First person, not RPG or shooter. can't be Silent Hill. It'd have to be like a puzzle game. It could be a first person. Oh, it could be. No, it wouldn't be any of those. I'm stumped. You need 3090? Why do you need 3090? I mean, I'm thinking I'm just gonna go with like Fable, just to like get years. Okay, so we're looking at 2005, 2006 first person. Could it be Portal? Nope. It's not puzzle, it's not platformer. It's not sci-fi, not comedy, not RPG or shooter. It's nothing. This game is nothing. The only thing this game is your character stands there and does nothing. The question that nobody cares about, like those stuff you won't even use. I'll give you an example in JavaScript. That's all right. I know JavaScript. Leisure Suit Larry. I don't think that was 2005, 2006. Could it be a car game? I don't know of any car games that are only first person. I don't think like even Euro Truck Simulator, stuff like that, have a third person, I believe. So I can run 3090 and 3070 Ti Super for AI. More drama, please. I like the sound of 40. Put Forza in. Nah, it's not a racing. Single player and multiplayer first person though. Nintendo. A Nintendo first person multiplayer game. Splatoon? No, it's not a shooter. It's 2005, 2006. What? What? Geist? Nah, not there. If 9 greater than 7 greater than 3, console log here, else console log there. So here or there. This is why no one likes JavaScript. Because like at what point would you need to do something like that? Nah. Thank you, Oki. Like that question there, 9 greater than 7 greater than 3. I would say that it prints out there. Well, no, it should print out true. No. Ooh, that's interesting. How is it evaluating it? Is it doing 9 greater than 7 as true and then true greater than 3? Or is it evaluating it all as 1 and going, yes, 7's greater than 3 and 9's greater than 7, so true? But you see, this is the thing, Ribbon. So with these kinds of questions, they don't care what your answer is. Okay? They don't care. They want to see how you solve the problem, how you approach it. You know, what questions do you ask? Yeah? That's the kind of stuff they want to see. Okie dokie. There. So it prints there. What does this evaluate to? But why? Because that's true. So I'm assuming that what I said before is correct. That it's doing that. That it's doing that, and then it's doing console log true greater than 3. I assume that's what it's doing. Yeah, cool. So it will do 9 greater. Yeah. So it does break it down. This is why no one likes JavaScript. Fuck JavaScript. Ooh, Star Fox is a good one. I'll go like Star. We need one that's... No, we need something that's 2005, 2006. I don't think Star Fox is, you know, within the time frame. All right, so it's a 2005 single-player, multiplayer, first-person game. See where I'm coming from with these useless questions. Yeah, so it's not about knowing the question. Like, don't worry about the question itself, Ruben. The question is meaningless. All the interviewer is looking for is how you approach the problem and how you think about the problem. Like, they don't care about, like, getting the right solution. At least an interviewer that knows what they're doing. Yeah. Like, this is why I don't practice those questions, because you don't, like, you could practice those questions all day long and get all of the, like, know all of the answers straight away. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get the job, because it's not demonstrating your knowledge. It's not a Metroid game. It's not a Metroid game. How do we not have a theme or a freaking genre? It's not an action game. It's not an adventure game. This is gonna be an auditory game. It's gonna be a rhythm game. What rhythm game was first person on Nintendo? No, Just Dance was arcade. It has to be published by Nintendo. Published and developed by Nintendo with IQ. So it's not going to be an arcade game or something available on PlayStation or anything like that. It's not Mario Kart because it's not a racing game. It's our last guess too. Could be a card and board game. Gotta be music, right? No, it's not a platformer, it's not an RPG, it's not a puzzle, it's not racing, it's not shooting, it's not adventure. So anything Mario based is going to be adventure or platformer or RPG, basically. It's first person, 2005 single player multiplayer by Nintendo Publishing and Developing and IQ Publishing. It has to be... Oh wait, the Switch game? No, it's before Switch. Well before the Switch. 2005. Switch is like mid-2000s. What's that? It's not Scribblenauts. I don't know. I don't know. Another world? What the hell is another world? Is another world an adventure game? It is on the list. But what is it? Okay, so it's not going to be another world because it's not an adventure game. It's got to be like a racing game or a board game or a simulator or a visual novel even. You know, but it has to be first person. Could it be like Nintendogs? No, I feel like that would be adventure as well. Like, it could be. But which one? Why are there 3 different ones? Mig, g'day you good dunce, how are you doing? Welcome in. We're confused to all shit by this game. I hope you had a great stream. What did you do today, Mig? We are stumped by this game. If you know what it is, it's a first-person Nintendo game with publishing by IQ as well. 2005 single-player multiplayer. It's no... There is no genre or theme to this game. It's not a... So this is the thing, Skeptic. It's not a shooter, RPG, platformer, puzzle, racing, adventure. And it's not sci-fi, fantasy, horror, warfare, historical, open world, comedy, sandbox, stealth, survival. I don't know, I'm just going to guess a Nintendogs. No, because it's not going to be Brain Age because it's first person and puzzle, yeah. But like, which Nintendogs? Chihuahua and Friends, Dachshund and Friends, or Labrador and Friends? There's freaking 3 of them. First one, Chihuahua and Friends. Log it. No, it was Labrador and Friends. Jesus Christ. I hate Nintendo for that. It was a shot in the dark. We weren't going to get it. That's fine. That's fine. Very annoyed. Very, very annoyed. But welcome in. Oh, actually, there's my fix. So my overlay still is not updating with Raiders. God damn it. We'll look at that later on tonight. But first, I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. Which one did I get? Which one did I get? Did I get the LCD? Did I get the OLED? Did I get the 512 or the 1 terabyte? What did I get? Yeah? You think I got the 1 terabyte OLED? No, I did not. I got the 512 OLED, but, you know. And the reason why I got a 512 OLED, it's got an SD card slot. So, I can throw a 1 terabyte SD in there if I want. I don't need to pay an extra 150, 200 bucks for a 1 terabyte version of this. I can go to Amazon and go SD card. Where are we? There you go. 1 terabyte. Let's pick up one of these things. And then I have 1.5 gig. Yeah? Easy. How are they? Samsung Evo Plus is not worth it on an SD card. Yeah. You don't want to get it. You don't want that on an SD card. Oh no, not 2 gig. What the hell am I talking about? Go away. Ew. 2 gig. Ew. Yeah. So you wouldn't go for any of the expensive ones. Yeah, you'd go, Jesus Christ, 2 terabyte, no way. That one. Yeah. You can get that one for $100. There. I don't think I'm ever going to use the 512 gig though. I'm not someone that really installs a game and then keeps it installed forever and ever and ever. I install it, I play it, and when I'm done with it, I uninstall it. But yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. Like, I've found out it is new. Yes, it is new. I found out these pads here are fantastic. Alright? They're kind of like joysticks, but I just, like, all you really do is move your thumb over it. They don't really move that much. And it gives you a little cursor on the screen, so you can, like, move the cursor around and whatnot. Yeah, you can also change the NVMe stuff. Like, I can open this thing up. I've got the star screwdrivers, like the star keys, that I can use to open them up. But yeah, it's very nice. It's a lot more comfortable than I thought it would be. Yeah. Have these two. You got an extra 2 buttons there. Can you play Fortnite on it? No, because Fortnite uses a version of Easy Anti-Cheat that does not have Linux support enabled. And also, why would I want to play Fortnite? But yeah. And the case. Like, this case is solid. Like, that's a nice case. That's a quality case. God damn. If you put Windows on it, sure. But why would you taint a Steam Deck like that? Why would you do that? Should I buy a Steam Deck? It depends. What would you use it for? Like, for example, the only reason I have a Steam Deck is to test the games I make on Steam Deck. That's the only reason. I haven't been able to uninstall WoW for 15 years. Buried? Get on it. Get on it now. Oh, I have games on Steam. I'd play those. Yeah. You like Windows? I mean, I like Windows too. On my house. Ah, there's the type of terrible joke that we're looking for. Yeah. What were we doing? That's right. So what we've been working on, for anyone that doesn't know what we've been working on, we've been setting this up. So we've been setting up the section of our behavior tree. Go Seribot! I have no idea what they said. If that was a bad ban, then please let me know. But Seribot was all over that. I mean, I can just check here. Ah, yeah, that was a good ban. I really need to update my overlay to delete, like, remove messages from the chat. It's like the one thing I haven't got it to do yet. Okay. So. We need to update our sales counter. Complete purchase. Thank you there, Oki. Thank you very much. Clipped to perfection. I think, I guess, I can guess where you've clipped it to. I can guess where you've clipped it to. Okay, good. Okay, good. Good. I thought you were going to clip it so that it was like up to where I said I like Windows, and then you were going to like cut it there. Thank God you didn't. Oh, that would have been terrible. So our issue is we scan all the items. We return successful. And then we handle payment. And payment goes through and goes, all right, wait for payment to be handed. And then take payment. So I could break these out into like their own things, but we do take payment, and then is cash. We handle that, where we like put the change. No. If it's not cash, we delay the input of stuff. Thank you, Dex. How are you doing? Welcome to being third. Do you think the Steam machine will be more expensive than the Steam Deck? Given RAM pricing and such, yes. Yes, I do. So you're aware, the Steam Deck for me in Aussie dollars So the Steam Deck for me in Aussie dollars is this much. Okay? So and that's 16 gig. Like that's a 16 gig RAM type thing. The Steam machine I'm expecting will probably be at a base somewhere around there for like the lowest end option. That's what I'm expecting from the Steam Machine. And then like it'll probably start as a base there and go up to like $2,000 maximum sort of thing. I'm actually expecting it to be more. Like, it says for the Steam Machine, 16 gig DDR5, 8 gig DDR VRAM. Honestly, I'd probably say it'd be closer to a minimum 800 USD. So I'm expecting it to be like 800 to 1,000 USD for the cheapest Steam Machine at like 16 gig RAM and like a 512 gig or a 256 drive or something like that. And it probably will go up to like 2,000 maximum for like a 2 terabyte 32 gig sort of thing. Yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I'm expecting. But honestly, it'll probably be larger than that. 512 and 2 terabyte, yeah. But I mean, this stuff can all change, Oki. Like, it could... Like, for now, this is what... Like, this is what they're saying. Like, it could be... Where are we? It's like 512 and 512 gig and 2 terabyte option. Both come with expandable storage via micro SD. I'm not seeing anything here about the amount of RAM. Ah, here we go. Here we are. Yeah, 16 gig, 8 gig, 512, 2 terabyte. I mean, if they stick to this, yeah, I'd say probably at least a minimum, like 1,000 to 1,200 USD as a minimum. Especially with that sort of... Yeah. What up, Joey? How are we? What is going on with yourself? What have you been up to today? Basically, is limited PS5. Not quite limited PS5. It's you can expand it yourself. You can upgrade it. You can open it up and customize it as much as you like. How are we doing, Fred? Hello. Pumpkin and Honey Bunny? Damn right. We are working on a behavior tree. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what happened, but my body is sore. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Congrats on becoming a Gedunt. G''DUNT. It stands for Gedunt. That stands for good C word. And you know what C word we're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. growing behavior tree. I'm trying to grow it. It's being stubborn at the moment. Sure, Okie. Sure. Ooh. Alright. I'm a good cookie? No, you're not. You're not a good cookie, you're a Gidunt. Everyone's a Gidunt. I don't know anything about programming, but it looks like you're locked in. Nah, not really. Not really. I've been distracted for the first 35 minutes of the stream. I'm assuming that will continue. I'm just trying to figure out how to extend stuff without things going haywire. Because yeah, it's not being friendly to me at the moment. Primarily because it thinks that, like, for some reason, I should know how the thing that I coded works. But no. How about that? What is do that? It does the scanning. The items get scanned. Sales counter receipt, like, has this called. This scan item. The items get scanned through one by one. And then we finish scanning. And then when all the items are 0, we go item scanned. Yay! And that sets up pay for items. And then that will do payment made. And we do cash given. And we go register payment made. Otherwise, if it's occupied, we do that. We go process payment. Else, FPOS amount required equals cost. So this, well, actually, once we finish scanning items, we have payment made. Is payment made not called anywhere? What do you mean? What do you mean payment made's not called anywhere? What the hell is this thing on about? So you're telling me if I just delete that, everything's fine? I doubt that. I doubt that very much. This thing's lying to me. I'm not looking forward to Wednesday. I really don't want a 40-degree day. La Ginger! Good morning, Ginger Dev. How are you doing? All hail the orb. Yep. The night time is the right time. The night time is the right time. The night time is the right time. Oh my god, Good. Fell asleep at 10 p.m. Woke up at 7:30 a.m. Sounds like a good night's sleep. Usually sleep at like 2 a.m. But my brain crashed out. There. What we got here? Time to rig and set up the control rig for animations. Ah, yeah, FPS hands. Yep. Yep. Good old FPS hands. I started watching The Weirdest Show earlier, and I didn't get through the entire first episode. It was so stupid. So stupid. It was... Get this. Get this. The title of the show was Surreal Estate. And it's about a real estate agency that specializes in actual haunted houses. Oh. So stupid. Honestly, I don't know why I started watching it. That sounds like a premise for a game. I mean, yeah. That the entire premise of the game is it's haunted and you have to try and get the house ready for people to come in and have a look. And you've got to fix things as there's people in the house. And you got to like get rid of like blood that appears on the walls and stuff. Send new hires to find out how haunted it is. Like, I can see that being a good game, but as a TV show, it's kind of meh. Oh, God. I've forgotten where I was up to. Oh. How you doing, Big? So that was okay? Good to hear. I get coding at some point tomorrow. Nice. Sounds relaxing. Check out processing FPOS is true. Do process FPOS. Check out. Once FPOS is finished, Actually, no, because it scans the items. Process FPOS is emitted from FPOS, and that's emitted do this, and you're emitted when you're changed into this state here. And how do you change into that state? Right there, process payment. And that's the sale counter. Actually, that's a good question. Do I need this? I don't think I do. I can just do that. That's easy. Easier. So for this, I just need to call FPOS process payment. Counter. That connects to them. That's where it's emitted. It's after it changes into the state. This is what I get for not looking at this for so long. What up, Care? Someone's upset about nothing. Let's see. So we can do this process FPOS is emitting after the FPOS changes into the purchase state. So I need to do process payment. FPOS mount, FPOS process payment, FPOS process payment. What's that gonna do? Okay, so I think I need to call... If I get rid of... Oh no, GC3 down. We pop you back. Wonder if that's still gonna work. Oops. Let's find out. Let's find out. Grab this. Grab this. So it's gonna need... Because what, we need the FPOS. The FPOS doesn't need to come up for the employee that's checking out. Yeah, see, that's what happens now. So that's needed. Okay, so what I'll need to do right there, and under this boy too. Pop those back in. So that's why we need that setup. And then... what's next after that? Oops. Wherever... what's it? Payment made. Where are we calling you from? See, why aren't you finding these references? Jesus. Okay, so... this here... money taken. What up, Athena? How are ya? So we have hand money. And there's payment take money. Pretty sure under here we do take money from somewhere. Interact with the payments. Which... where is it? No, it was on NPC, wasn't it? Yeah. So interact with the payments. And that calls take money. Okay, so that's what's gonna cause... that's what's gonna cause... this stuff to set up. Let's go back into NPC for a second. So we do this. We emit take money cash given. That does money taken. Then it calls payment made, emit. Does get parent payment made. Okay. And that's going to go to the checkout. Drops. And call this, which will set up this. That means this will now have this set up. So we delay for the FPOS amount. And then we complete the purchase. And completing the purchase takes that into account anyway. Okay, so that should just work. That process should just work. But I think we want to go counter FPOS. We will have, whenever we input a value, that doesn't connect to anything up here. We've got the amount required, then the FPOS screen, which has the charging amount. Charging equals that. Cool. And I can throw some variance into here occasionally and be like, if they're bad at their job, it goes down sort of thing. Is that actually you? What do you mean? I'm curious as to what you mean. Is that actually you? I like to feel that I am actually. You know? I would prefer to be am actually than actually. Ah, the terrible jokes continue. Silly YouTube. Silly YouTube. You know what really makes me throw up? A dartboard on a ceiling. Yep, that's true. That is 100% true. That would make me throw up too. Alright, we do have ads coming in. So, what I'm going to need to do is get myself a little drink, get myself more water. Yeah, top up my water. So, I'm going to go take care of that stuff. And then we're going to do Game Door when I get back. All right. BRB. Enjoy the ads, Twitch. See you soon. All right, I'm back. I be back, not burb. All right. Let's try this again. Remember, our goal is a 100 streak. So, we're starting off with Assassin's Creed. Alright, so 2013 or later. First person or isometric. Let's try Cyberpunk. Alright, sci-fi, open world, first person. Could be shooter and or RPG. We're looking 2015 to 2019. So, I feel Doom 2016 was multiplayer, didn't it? Yeah, it had multiplayer. Alright, 2017 to 2019. It is shooter. First person shooter. Single player. Sci-fi open world. It's not Fallout 4. G'day Cam, how you doing? You are indeed late. What the hell is that about? Jeepers. Fallout 76? Nah, it's single player. Fallout 76 is multiplayer. What are you doing? What are you thinking? Jiminy Crepes. A single player first person shooter. You don't get many of those these days. Most first person shooters will normally have a multiplayer mode. It's not id Tech, so it's not going to be a Wolfenstein. What could it be? What could it be? Could it be Dishonored Death of the Outsider? Okay, so it is a 2017. Death of the Outsider is not a shooter. Oh, snap. Damn. 2017 first-person single-player sci-fi open-world shooter. Rage 2. Nope, not Rage 2. Damn it. What up, Stooge? How you doing? Shooter simulator adventure indie. Shooter simulator adventure indie first person. Wearing some GD script right now, writing my own code, having fun. Nice, good to hear, Stooge. Good to hear. What could this be? Splatoon. No, it's not Splatoon. This is terrible. How can I not think of it? It's not Resident Evil because it's not horror. Open world shooter, 2017 single player, first person. That is sci-fi simulator. You think it's Deus? And it's not Mankind Divided. It's not a Deus Ex. But it is Windows, like it is PC, PS4, Xbox One. That's what it is. This one sucks. I hate this one. It's not No Man's Sky, is it? Nah, it's not a shooter. Watch Dogs? No, it's multiplayer. I don't know. Let's just... Screw it. I'm just going to go Watch Dogs. I don't know what it is. Slime Rancher. If it was Slime Rancher 2, I would have got it. Would have got it. If only it was Slime Rancher 2. Primarily because I know that because of the year. It's a good little game. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So it scans the items, and then they do the payment. If you haven't played, just wait for it to go for $5 and get it. That's fair. Hour 22-minute bus to work now. God, I shouldn't have moved. Just ask if you can work from home 3 days a week. Get yourself a Steam Deck. That'll give you something to do for an hour and 20 minutes on the bus. That's ridiculous. Don't have Wi-Fi, otherwise I would. You can download the games onto the device with Wi-Fi, and then you can play in offline mode. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Congrats on becoming a Gdunt. Welcome. Stands for good. Word that begins with C and ends with unt. 3 hours a day is a lot, yeah. I remember when I was living in my hometown, before I moved to Melbourne, I got a job in Melbourne before I moved here, so that I could then so that when I found a place here, I had a job and I could pay for rent and whatnot. My train ride to Melbourne and to and from Melbourne was 2 hours each way. My God. Doing that 5 days a week sucks. So I know exactly how you feel, Cam. I know exactly how you feel. It is horrible. Worst. Do that 5 days a week? Yeah. It's not fun. It's not fun. And then Friday, you want to go out for some after work drinks. And it's like, oh no, I can't because I've got a freaking hour and a half travel ahead of me. I can't really go out because then when where am I staying? I'm not catching a train at freaking 3 a.m. for 2 hours. I won't get home until like 7. It sucks. Catch a train at 3 a.m. Yeah. Melbourne V line. So if you want to do like Southern Cross Station, which is the center of Melbourne, to let's go Echuca Station, because that's ages away. That's fucking forever away. Let's see. Can I see all times, please? I don't want to just see the next one. I want to see all of them. Damn it. Maybe because it's the public. Maybe because it's like the week. Like the holiday period. They don't run as often. Or maybe they just don't go as far. Damn it, where are we? We go... If we go to Geelong. Maybe they only do it on weekends. Oh, there you go. You got a 12:15, you got a 1:15 a.m., you got a 4:50 a.m., a 5:30 a.m. It's like they do have them overnight. Yeah. There's just few of them. Yeah. So they're spaced out a lot. And then on weekends, there's more of them because they're like, oh, people are going to be like coming in and out for like events and whatnot. So we should have trains that run. Yeah. Yeah, so this is fine. Processing cash is the big one. So we take payments. So when they pay with change, this gets called, goes, it's a cash payment, and it's like, all right, cash payment made, which sets up this stuff. Toggle open, screen payment made, amount paid, change required. So that sets all that up. We can go... process payment delay, set that back to 0. We now need to go change remaining is register change total. Oh, no. Oh my god, I would love to change this up in the future. So we've got this. That's how much change we need to give out. Or the employee needs to give out. We need to figure out the denominator that we want to give. So... I think we can... if change remaining is greater than 50, then what we want to do is go actually else counter complete purchase. Counter toggle open. Oh, actually. Actually, if I toggle open the register, cash payment made, toggle open, screen payment made. Finish transaction is purchase complete. So I don't need that, because what'll happen is when the cash register goes back into here, character counter interact complete purchase. Ah, you toggle it open. Okay, cool. So that one toggles it open already for me when I do that. Perfect. So now we just need to give change. And that's going to be under this register. We have all of these. So we have all of these which can be interacted with. Means the cash register is going to need a reference to these. I wonder if I can set this up as a const. Change amounts as a dictionary. Oops. Of integer to, what are they, static body? Or is there a change class? I know it's a static body, but they're not, like they are given a script as money. Okay, cool. So that can be money. And what we do is we go 1 will map to 1 cent. 5 to 5 cents. 20. 50. $1. $5. $10. $20. And $50. There we go. Fine. Fine. Change amounts. There we go. I love it. Okay, so with that setup, we can go give change, go we just got to go down the list now. Change remaining greater than that. Greater than 50. What would be the easier way to do this? Because this is... I hate this. Because I can't exactly modulus it by... I can't modulate it by any of these. You know what I mean? It's like I can't mathematically... This needs to be, yeah, this needs to be completely changed. Counter register change amounts. Get give change. Interact primary. There's got to be a way to do this. I can't modulate the amount of change remaining to be given. But I need to know which one the NPC wants to interact with. How can we set that up? Because I dislike this. Dislike this. There's got to be a way I can condense that. Because I can't just step it by one. You know what I mean? And it's annoying. Interact primary. That's what we need. So I guess that's all I need to do there. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So get rid of the payments. Close checkout. Close that. So that's going to be the employee processing payment. Then once they've processed payment, it would go back up to here. Because this will return status success. How? Oh, because you don't return. I guess I can just do that. There we go. Let's see what happens. Oops. Let's see what happens. Indeed. Look at his head. Let's do that. Actually, I should hire you while I'm going. There he is. I need to update his walk to store to actually like go out there and come down here sort of thing. You, be a cashier. I'm going to observe your performance and tell you what I think. Well. Error calling from signal item scanned to callable. Method expected 2 arguments called with 1. Sale count 59. Right there. Finding context to item scanned. I don't see where else this is omitted though. Huh. Fun fact, I can redeem Okie Dokie 69 times with channel points I have. Jeepers. I can't find my house or car keys in any of my pockets. Is it in a bag? Like, do you have a bag or something? Are you going to have to go home and be late for work? Or are you going to have to call a locksmith tonight when you get home? That's unfortunate, Cam. Washing machine indeed. You'll find it in one of his hat boxes. I washed my cell phone once. Ugh. Ugh. They will be in the last place he looks. Don't you worry about that, Oki. Don't you worry about that. They're always in the last place you look. I looked here and I don't see what I lost. It's definitely something though. You definitely lost something. Exact change is if the cost modulus 100 is 0 and randf greater than 4. Otherwise, randf greater than 0.7. I feel like I want to change this. Rando. I want that to be 8. Money is money. So the cost divided by nearest multiplied by nearest. Yeah, so if it's a $7.50 item and they're not giving exact change, we'll pick a random. And if we pick the 10, we'll have 750 divided by 10, which will be 75. Multiplied by nearest, which will be 10. So that'll give the exact amount. Same if it's a whole, if it's like $10 or something. The only time it wouldn't is if it was 20 or 50 that they were giving. I'm actually going to if rando greater than 0.6, I'm going to take that. I'm going to pop these two here and get rid of you. And then I'm going to go money equals money or equals snapped eye of money to the nearest step of so we need to snap it up, but we don't want it to snap up to 10, 20, 50, or $1. So it would have to snap up to roundings, an array of int is going to be that. We go all roundings. Let me copy this. We go note roundings. We'll have that. We'll go note roundings, pick random. So we want to snap it up to the nearest 5 or 10 or something. So I can add 1 to it. Or I can add 5 to it. Now, I'll leave it as that. It's all right. Now they'll give change, like they'll give incorrect amounts more often. Yeah. Now it's gonna look weird if they give. It's gonna look weird if they give like $15 or $25 for a $7 item, or for like a $12, or yeah, for like a $7 item. If we round it to the nearest 500, we'd be rounding it up to 1,000. That should be fine. I think that'll be fine, actually. Ooh, actually, no. It's not fine. The reason why it's not fine is because I want to go note roundings, duplicate, and if money modulus 500, Gamer is indeed late now. What was the bit shift? Howdy. It would have been embarrassing if I forgot. I know, right? I know. How you doing, Oki? And 1. Good night, I love you. Is 0. Good night, Oki. Do roundings. Pop fronts. Actually, no, if it's 1. So if we modulate it by 500, if it's 15, then it'll be 3. And if we check the first bit, no, that's not going to work. That ain't gonna work. We do want a modular 500 though. I guess we could modulate by 2 here. So that way this will work. The reason why I have to do it this way is because not every even number... Actually, no, it will work. Sorry, I'm thinking of doubles. I'm thinking of the second. I'm thinking of bit number 2. Like bit placement 2. So that will work. So if it's off, then it's even. I'm pretty sure. If I'm remembering my bit shift correctly. I don't know. My brain's really shutting down at the moment. I think I'm coming down with something. So we pop front to get rid of 500. I can just do like note roundings front. Okay, so that takes care of that. Anyway, that's that. Move on and close that out. Now, employee scan. What we want to do, have the scan delay start at 1. Oh, hang on, I see the issue there. If scan delay is greater than or equal to default scan delay multiplied by employee. Do I need to be manually verified to access your Discord server? You need to go through a captcha, yes. Yeah. The reason being is it prevents bots from getting in and DMing people. So, yeah. We set it up so that any bots, like anyone that comes into the server, has to verify first. And they're unverified while we're waiting for that to be completed. Once they verify, they become a verified, like they get a verified role, and then you can access the entire server. And bots will stay as having the unverified role, meaning they won't be able to see other people. You did the capture, but you don't seem to have access yet. I can see that you've got the verified role. So the verified role will give you access to everything. Let me find you here. How you doing, Smitna? How you doing? Oh, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, you've got the verified role. So to whoever just followed, you are officially a Gedunt. And what does being a Gedunt mean? It means that you can go up to people. I lost track of what I was saying there because I'm like checking Discord stuff. Being a Gedunt means you are a good see you next Tuesday. Okay? So tell people. Yeah. I was very unverified a few minutes ago. Interesting. How you doing, Unforgivable? How are you? Go up to your bosses, be like, g'day, I'm a Gedunt. I'm working on business cards. so that you can get business cards with your name at the bottom. And you can go up to people and you can give them a business card. And you can like dress however you want. And just like really confidently give them a business card that just says, g'day, I'm a Gedunt. And it has your name at the bottom. Actually, is there something I can get that allows me to like press into the maybe that's how I go. I get a press where I can like put the letters, like lay the letters out. And then I can like press the names into the business cards. And then I just like buy a bunch of business cards. The bunch of G'day Gedunt business cards. And then whenever someone wants them, I just like put their name out. And then I like press them and I send them 20. Yeah. Is it embossing? Yep. Emboss machine. I wonder, let's go Amazon. Let's have a look at Amazon. So I'm doing this on my other monitor for a moment. Emboss. That's a stamp. No, that's a label maker. Digit alphabet roller. Nah. How is there no like embossing stamp? Nah, that's just like a seal. I don't want a seal or anything. I want like letters and stuff. There's that one where I have to like lay them out, but that's just like one letter of each. Oh no, so you'd like attach the letter stamp. You like do it. Yeah, I don't like that. Knowing me, I'll stamp it so it's like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. I would totally do that. That is exactly how bad I would be at this. Like, there was an embossing roller. So, like, what is it? No, that's just rolling pins. That thing. So there's this type of thing where I could like line up the characters along there and then like press them in. But I think that's designed for like a stamp. I don't think you can emboss with it. Yeah, that might be something I'll look into. That may be what we need to do. Apparently Amazon has a like large sale on sporting stuff at the moment, like fitness stuff. So that's always good. I like the fact that you went this far on this. Oh, I go further than this. Trust me, I go further than this. Like, for example, I drew a terrible frog. A terrible, terrible frog. Okay? So I turned it into a mug. It kind of looks like a fried chicken wing that grew an extra limb. Yeah? But it's Fröpk. It's Fröpk, and Fröpk says Ribbig. Ribbig, Ribbig. See? Why did I do this? Why not? We even have Fröpk as an emote. And we even have the greatest set of emotes on Twitch. Look at that. Greatest set of emotes there is. Can't beat it. The only Twitch emote's made entirely from facial hair. You know it. Actually, I think I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. Yeah, sweet, we can do that. Perfect. Now we have ads coming in. So I guess we're going to try another game duel. So I'm game working on. We are working on Bobble Shop Simulator. So it's a shop simulator, kind of like TCG, but we don't focus on the cards. We focus on the bobbleheads. occasionally, very, very slightly, sometimes the bobbleheads come alive. And they cause your customers, like they drive your customers out of the store. And that causes you to lose money. So there'll be 3 things that you can do for each bobblehead that comes alive that will help you make back some of the money that you lost. Okay? Ignore that it might look like a slave trade or something. Ignore that. Ignore it. They're bobbleheads, okay? They're bobbleheads. Get over it. Morning, Hadouken, and how are you doing? First person, single player, 2012 to 2016. Could be shooter, could be sim. So let's go with like a BioShock Infinite. Right? 2014 to 2016. It's not a shooter. Let's try... Is The Witness? You won a game duel? Nice. Alright, it's 2014 to 2015. It looks like it's an indie game. A first-person indie, 2014 to 2015. It took a loot to go to the office today, but I am here now, and now you can relax and co-work with us. Co-work away, co-work to your heart's content. Oh, my neck hurts. There was a lot of walking sims in that time. There was. But it's got to be an indie. Like, it's not Firewatch, is it? No. Okay, so it's definitely indie. It's not open world. It's not sci-fi. Fantasy or a horror. Come back from ads. God, my neck hurts. Yeah. Honestly, my body in general is starting to hurt. Like my joints and stuff, like my thumbs, wrists, shoulders, hip, knees, neck, they're all starting to hurt. So I think I'm starting to get like a cold or something like that. Like starting to get like a common virus. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. It'll be gone in like a day or two. It's fine. It's fine. It's nothing that's going to stop me from actually doing stuff. It'll just mean that I'll do less because I'll still be here. Just my mind's not going to be able to focus as well. Yeah. Welcome to getting old. Yep, it sucks. Five Nights at Freddy's. Would be. Bam! Look at you go, Big Bit. Smashed it. You know what? I don't think I've done the daily Akari today. Oh, it's an easy. It's an easy. Shit. Um, there we are. There we go. That was bad. I did 2 by myself. I didn't know Northgard. The other one was Majora's Mask. The hint I had was 2000 single player and yellow Nintendo 64. Ah, yeah. That'll happen. That'll give it to you. Actually. He returns success. Item scanned is going to hit the NPCs, pay for items. Boop, boop, boo. Boop, boo, boo. You get in there. Be a cashier. Earn your money, peasant. Okay, there we go. There we go. Cash given on a null instance. Employee action payment 21. Right here. Interesting. 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 That Bobble was bobbling its head at an insane rate. I know. That's what they're supposed to. Have a good one, Unforgivable. Have fun. Let's see. It should wait here for at least a second. Then down here, we also have to wait for payments. Why is that? How to purchase queue purchasing. Payment hold. We add child payment. hand money. Item scanned does hand money. So I think it was just a race condition. But that, no, that shouldn't. I'm gonna have to print that out and see what happens. I want to do this. I want to check that. Not sure. Welcome in, Bobbly. Alright, and now wait for him to hand out the money. So... sale count of 59. Error calling from signal items scanned to callable pay for items. Method expected 2 arguments called with 0. Why? $59. It says it's expecting 2, but it's called with 1. You bind context. So it's this here. Finished scanning. Item scanned. We don't omit it with anything. Method expected 2, called with 1. I'm pretty sure that's incorrect. Fairly sure that's BS, considering right here it omits with nothing. And it's not supposed to omit with anything. And the thing that we connect to binds context, and that function that we are connected to okay, I see. It's because I've ruined this. NPC needs to be bind. And then the cost is... We have it in the context, don't we? So checkout goes through that. Take item. Yeah, cost. Cool. Alright, so that... We'll fix that. Whoops. Okay. That fixes our bug. I need to fix up those models after this. Oh, it's your brother. Jesus Christ. Buying the entire store. You know your brother doesn't get a friends and family discount, right? There's no friends and family discount here. Take the fucking money. Okay. You notice how it didn't print any of this? I wonder if scan items never... I know why. Okay. Because it doesn't get freed until... Oh, actually... No, I can leave it there still. We can go 1. So So if we've scanned the item... Well, actually, no, because we've popped front. We pop front into scan item. So that should drop down to 0. Oh, I'm not calling the next. Because when the items are scanned, when it finishes, it erases. And it does Q3. Okay. So we just want to do that. Let's see. Get this lazy bastard on his way. From what I can see, that should be doing what I think it should be doing. Okay, there we go. But I've noticed that it stopped at 0.18. Something caused it. How did it stop? It never went above 1. So we wait for the payment delay. But it never hits that. It gets to 0.183. So it gets to 0.183 and then it breaks out of this tree. It stops thinking that like it thinks that this isn't false, that this is something else. I'm wondering if it is freaking out somewhere, or if it just never hits that else. I have a feeling it's never hitting the else.